Okay. So, this is just a basic lighting level. I'll show you what we've done. So we've got no skybox. It's completely just black. It's just a black skybox that I created, which I'll be uploading in the near time future. This is sort of a basic level. So I've done a pretty simple light spotlight over the player, so we can highlight the player. And where the holes are in the level, we'll do some orange light above it, so the lava can seep through. On these sections here, I want to sort of let me go back. On these sections here, I've got some orange light that's spilling in from underneath to give the walls a little bit of lighting, because the lava is quite bright. But I do want to adjust this texture a little bit, make it a little bit more emissive, because the way that these areas here, like the actual lava itself, that's controlled by emissive maps, not by color maps or anything like that. So I want to adjust that and make it a little bit bigger, make it a bit more predominant that it's lava. For these rooms, I do want to introduce some artificial white lights. I just haven't gotten around to do those areas yet. The other thing too is we can see, like on this door here, we've got basic lighting, which looks very fancy. It doesn't work in all areas because I need to adjust the lighting, and we get some errors like this every so often. I need to adjust the lighting. Like if you see this, like this should have a light here, but it's not working. That's just because there's obviously too much light around it that's causing it to not turn on. To be like on this one, it is. And this corner, let me go somewhere darker. This corner, it's also turning on. So some of the lighting just needs to be adjusted a little bit. These boxes look so lit up. The crates look so lit up because they don't have a texture yet. Once they have a texture, they'll they'll properly render in with the world. So that's something to consider too. So when we do models like I mean, you can look at an example of like this floor, why it goes so dark as the light fades off, whereas the Pro Builder mesh without a texture doesn't really get darker or lighter. It's sort of it gets well, it does get darker and lighter, but it doesn't get dark. It just fades out a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, so I do want to adjust the lighting a little bit and make it very directional lighting. So when I say directional, I mean like the way the player is heading and to give them guidance on the direction that they're heading. But overall, this is just sort of a basic concept. The shadowing bug is fixed because we're not using a directional light anymore, so shadows are casted differently. So like I need to turn shadows on for a spotlight here, probably. So just so that way it just looks a bit better. So like say for example, if we're around this corner, I should cast a shadow. But it's all real-time lighting, rendering in real time. I fixed this bug here with the entering. It's the same with the other area that you can enter into. I fixed that as well. Yeah, so that's it.